And a good evening, everybody, from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center here up on the hill, Market Drive in Stillwater. Welcome to Stillwater Pony Boys Hockey tonight on VAC TV, Channel 15 here in the Valley. And online, courtesy of vactv.org and my website, tjsportsonline.net. Stillwater Pony Hockey, a presentation of VAC TV, Stillwater Area High School, and TJ Broadcast Services. That's my company. And I'm Tom Witchin, voice of Stillwater Pony football and hockey. Tonight is non-conference, the Metro West taking on the Suburban East Conference, the Ponies and the Jaguars of Bloomington Jefferson. This broadcast, courtesy of Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett in Minnesota and Wisconsin. The Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars coming out of the Metro West Conference. They have a 4-3 record on the season. They opened up the year with 3 straight wins. They defeated Eastridge by a goal and then beat a very good Cloquet-Esco Carleton club by a score of 3-0. And then went up to Heritage Arena in Duluth and defeated Duluth-Denfeld by a score of 8-1. Then 3 losses in a row at home against Prior Lake, 5-1. Lost to Brainerd 11-9 in a shootout, and lost to Burnsville 2-1 at the Bloomington Ice Garden. Then went on a road where they have some better success. They went to Hastings and defeated the Raiders by a score of 11-0. So Jeff Lindquist and the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars 4-3 again, coming out of the Metro West Conference, which features the #1 team in the state, Vanille St. Margaret's. Your Stillwater Ponies, since last we visited, went on the road and won 3 straight games. Our last, and actually our first broadcast of the year. The Ponies defeating Cretin-Durham Hall 5-1 to go 3-0. Went to Hastings and beat the Raiders 7-1. And went to Eastridge, actually the Cottage Grove Ice Arena, and defeated the Raptors by a score of 4-2. Then came back a few days later, same spot. The Cottage Grove Ice Arena defeated the Wolfpack of Park Cottage Grove by a score of 7-2. So that's a matchup here this evening, and we're going to have to go some to surpass the heroics of the junior varsity game as the Stillwater Ponies won with 7 seconds remaining in overtime to defeat Bloomington Jefferson by a score of 4-3. This is your Pony pregame show. I had a chance to visit with head coach Matt Bowman. And we had a chance to visit with head coach Matt Gilbert a little bit earlier, and let's visit with the head coach. And from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center here on this Thursday night, time for Stillwater Pony Hockey here on VAC TV, Channel 15, and online at tjsportsonline.net. Chance to visit for the first time with Matt Bowman, head coach of the Stillwater Ponies. On the road for about 3 games. Since the last time I visited with you, all 3 wins. And a common denominator among all those 3 games the last couple weeks.
Comes from our Yeah, for sure. You know, and I think that's
kudos for the program, but also puts a target on your back.
Yeah, you know, I was hoping to lay in the weeds a little bit before the season started, but that's fine. You know, yeah, I know last year was a great game. It's just a pretty neat deal.
Back in a conference on Saturday over at Badness, pretty good Monsview club.
stay focused. Whoever.
Let's talk about the program again. How's the junior varsity doing?
JV's done good. Every year we've had a really strong JV team, and I think that speaks to the depth of our youth program and so many kids coming into the high school program really ready to compete at the high school level. And as a coach, that's a good problem to have when you have the depth that we've had. So I think they're a little disappointed. They got a tie mixed in there. They haven't got the results they wanted, but they're coming a long ways. It's a good group, and I know they'll have a successful season.
That's one of the things I was told about when I stepped into this is Stillwater, arguably maybe the second largest youth hockey program in the state, behind Wayzata, I guess.
Yeah, I know we're in the usually top 3-ish. And now we get to reap those rewards of the talent that we have this year. So it's a pretty cool thing to be a part of. Being a part of a community that everybody has bought into the program and to really Pony Pride, and it's just a fun to be a part of.
Yeah, my first inkling of this program, broadcasting the section championship game a couple of years ago at the Coliseum. What a night! Our next visit, we don't see you until January 7th. This is the game number 2 of our 12-game package, but I think we see you on Thursday, January 7th.
All right, we'll look forward to it.
Well, Matt, to you and your family, to your program, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Thanks, Tom.
And that is Matt Newman, head coach of your Stillwater Ponies, our coaches section of our Pony pregame show here on VACTV.org. By the way, for playback or on demand, go to Channel 15 or VACTV.org, and you can watch the replay of this contest at your leisure. The Ponies coming in at 6-0, as mentioned. They're 4-0 in conference. White Bear Lake is at 5-2, 4-1 in conference. Then Forest Lake 4-2-1. Woodbury, Montview, the Ponies opponent on Saturday. They are 3-4. Then East Ridge, Roseville, Cretan, Durham, Hall, and Parkcott and Truro. In the Metro West, Vanille St. Margaret's the number 1 ranked team in the state at 8-0. St. Louis Park is off to a 4-1 start. Chaska 6-3. Chanhassen 5-3. Bloomington Jefferson 4-3. And the Eagles Bloomington Kennedy, they are 4-4. Hockey action on this Thursday night here in the Suburban East Conference. Forest Lake is at White Bear Lake tonight. Cretan Durham Hall is at East Ridge, and Montview is at Woodbury. In the Metro East Conference tonight, Hillmurray is at South St. Paul, North St. Paul at Simley, Hastings at Chardon, and St. Thomas Academy is at Sibley. The Metro East Conference in hockey, and South St. Paul 3-2, Hillmurray 4-2, STA 3-2, Matamidi off to a 5-2 start. Ponies will play them later on this year. Henry Sibley at 500, and then Sibley, Hastings, Chardon, and North St. Paul. One game tonight on the girls' side, and it is White Bear Lake. They're at the Bloomington Ice Garden taking on Bloomington Jefferson. Tough night last night for the Pony girls. They went up against the number 4 ranked team in the state, the Adana Hornets, and got beat by a score of 3-0. They dropped one game below 500 at 5-6-1. A reminder, our next broadcast of Pony hockey will be next Tuesday night. The Pony girls will take on the number 1 team in the state, the Hillmurray Pioneers from Alden Chirino. And that game will be on the internet only, but we will be audio and video streaming. TJSportsOnline.net is the address. Keep that in mind if you want to tune in to the broadcast next Tuesday night. TJSportsOnline.net. And that'll be I think that's our 4th game of about 10 games we broadcasting during the season with the Stillwater girls hockey team. And in fact, we have a couple of double headers on the schedule coming up on January 9th. And January 30th will feature double headers, boys and girls hockey, here on VACTV.org. Our executive producer tonight, Greg Pekarski, His Eminence. Our director, Jordan Simkids. Our camera people tonight are Spencer Clover and Brett Christensen. And my right-hand man, Travis Monroe, my tech guy that gets me on the air for Pony Girls hockey. Travis Monroe, he is taking the night off. As we await the return of the two clubs to the ice surface, then we'll get our introductions. Coming up, by the way, between the first and second period, the Edge Figure Skating Club will be performing. And in fact, they're warming up on the ice right now. By the way, I wanted to mention the hero of the junior varsity game. The Ponies are up 3-2 going into the final minute of regulation. And Nick Lindquist, the son of the head coach Jeff Lindquist, scored the tying goal. We went into overtime. Ponies had a 5-on-3 advantage. And Dylan Andrews knocked in a rebound with 7 seconds to go in overtime to give the Pony hockey team that overtime win. Other games going on tonight around the metro area in Class 2A. And Eden Prairie is up on Elk River 2-0 at Braemar Arena. That's in the second period. Lakeville North is at Apple Valley. Prior Lake is at Burnsville. Maple Grove at Centennial. Winds up at Holy Family. Lane is at Minnetonka. Red Wing is at Monticello. And other games tonight, it is Coon Rapids at Osseo. And my computer decided to hiccup here. Other games tonight, let's see. Lakeville North, we mentioned at Apple Valley. Prior Lake at Burnsville. Lakeville South is at Shakopee. Eastview at Egan. Rosemont at Farmington. And the Northwest Suburban Conference. Game tonight, Tina Grace at AC. Armstrong Cooper. Maple Grove is at Centennial. We mentioned Coon Rapids at Osseo. Spring Lake Park is at Champlain Park. Buffalo at St. Francis tonight. Rogers at St. Michael Elberville. Crescent is leading Tomo by a score of 3-0. Why did that pop up on my schedule here? Pine City Rush City is at Becker Big Lake. Spring Lake Park, Champlain Park, Cutter White. First hit, no score. And Rosemont at Farmington. Mentioned STA at Henry Sibley. Park at Roseville. North St. Paul leading Sibley 1-0. And Tartan leading Hastings 1-0 in the first period. Superior at Duluth Denfeld up at the Heritage Sports Center in Duluth. And Mounds View at Woodbury and Grand Rapids is at Edina. Giving a little bit of a late start here this evening as the crowd continues to file in here to the Rec Center. You heard head coach Matt Doman mention the Ponies will be on the road for the next few weeks. They head to the Vandal Center out there on County Road E and Highway 61 in White Lake as they will take on Mounds View on Saturday night. And they'll be in a holiday tournament at the St. Louis Park Rec Center over the holidays 28th, 29th, and 30th, I believe, are the dates for that. Their opponents will be Holy Family, Maple Grove, and the Spuds of Moorhead. Ponies coming in at 6-0. Bloomington Jefferson coming in at 4-3. This broadcast, again, a presentation of VACTV.org. Our next television broadcast will be on Thursday, January 7th, when the Ponies will be entertaining the Woodbury Royals. Now let's go downstairs. The legend, the myth, the voice. Here's Bob Bielenberg.
Jaguars, and first the starting lineup for the Jaguars. In goal, number 1, senior Mike Vandewa. His defense, number 4, senior AJ Romo. And number 19, senior Jake Johnson. The forwards are number 5, senior Jay Johnson. And number 12, senior Whelan Parrish. And number 14, senior Ryan Graff. And the rest of the remainder of the Jefferson Jaguars. Head coach Jeff Lindquist, assistants Keith George, Chris Tanam, Vern Sensical, Mac McKenzie. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Stillwater Ponies. In goal, number 30, senior Josh Benson. His defense, number 3, junior Jesse Bukestead. And number 12, junior Thomas Brushy. The forwards are number 11, junior Noah Cates, number 15, junior Luke Manning, and number 22, junior TJ Sagasor. And a remainder of the Stillwater Ponies, head coach Matt Dolman, assistant coaches Pete Hamilton, Paul Benson, Scott Buxton, and Rick Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, face the scoreboard end of the Blizzard Rink as we honor our great country with the national anthem.
And again from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, non-conference boys hockey tonight here on VAC TV Channel 15. The Jaguars under head coach Jeff Lindquist. And if that name sounds familiar, he used to be the head coach of the Blake Bears. We renewed acquaintances down below by the locker rooms prior to the game. And so I had a chance to meet him a number of times while I was broadcasting the state high school hockey tournament back in the 90s. Actually from about 87 to 2002, so I got to know Jeff pretty well. Jeff Lindquist and the Jaguars defending the goal to our left. The familiar powder blue uniforms with the white numerals and trim. And the Ponies in the white with the red numerals and a gray trim. And again, head coach Matt Dillman. Mike Vanderwaal, the senior goaltender for the Jaguars, 4-2 his record. 2.65 goals against average, save percentage of 89%. And for the Ponies getting his 7th consecutive start, Josh Benson, the senior, 6-0, 2.0 his goals against average, and a save percentage of 89-3. And they'll be defending the goal to our right. Again, 4-3 Ponies in overtime, defeating the Jaguars. And Ryan Graff will take the face-off against Luke Maddock. Graff with Wheeland Parrish and Jake Johnson on his wings, and the Jaguars win that face-up and cleared up the boards by A.J. Roble and into the Ponies zone. Benson will play it up along the right wing boards, intercepted, centered out front, broken up by Maddock. And the Ponies coming back on the transition on the 3-on-3 into the zone. Maddock down that far right wing. Backhand pass right out front. Scores! Luke Maddock with a centering pass. It hit the pad of Mike Vanderwaal and deflected into the net. Luke Maddock gets the Ponies on the board rather quickly with his 7th goal of the year. And the Ponies take a 1-0 lead, 19 seconds into the first period. And again, for Luke Maddock, the junior, his 7th goal of the year. We'll get out the assist here in just a minute. And we'll face off at center. Bob Lascarbo, Hunter Jacobs, and Kellen Maduri is on the forward line for the Ponies. For the Jaguars back into their own zone. The Ponies try to send it down ice. I think it's going to be icing.
Number 15, Luke Manning. With the assist to number 22, TJ Sagasor. And number 30, Josh Benson. Time of that goal, 19 seconds.
Hey, Josh Benson has his 2nd assist of the year, a goaltender. And again on the assist was TJ Sagasor with his 6th assist of the year, 1-0 Ponies. And the puck out to center ice. Alex Miller, sophomore defenseman going back. Paired with Chick Johnson, the senior. And the puck out at center ice back into the Jaguar zone. Ponies control from neutral, and they'll dump it into the Jaguar zone. Back out to neutral ice. Spun around as Jackson Cates. And the puck back into the Jefferson zone back behind his own ad as Miller up along the left wing boards. Jumping into play on the forecheck, taken away. There by Cates, and a shot and a pad save by Vanderwa. Jumping into the full play from the near side point. And there's a Jack Mapstone. Mapstone walks it out of the corner. He fires. And it's up over the net and off into the far corner. And tipped out to neutral ice by Telemadiri. And back into the Pony zone. There's Benson on the breakout pass. Coming back the other way is Mapstone. Jack's pass broken up at center ice by the Jaguars. Carried on into the zone. TJ taking on the play. And it's broken up right out front by Lucas Panvika, junior defenseman, or Luke Panvika, their fifth defenseman. And they play again back into the Jaguar zone. Panvika along the near right wing board, flipped high into the air and just missed the rafters. And the puck back down into the Pony zone. A.J. Roble going after the puck, centers it out front. Into that far face-off circle comes the line. And it's going to pop up and on the play. Mentioned other games going on tonight around the Suburban East Conference. This is the only non-conference game. Actually, the only non-conference game for either conferences. Tonight, it is Forest Lake and White Lake, Creek-Durham Holiday, Race Mounds View at Woodbury Park is at Roseville. Face off to the right of Benson inside the Pony zone again. 1-0. 19 seconds in. Manning getting a seventh of the year. Face off Ponies. Played the line, and they'll tip it out to center ice. Jake Johnson, senior defenseman, has to go back for the Jaguars. Sets it back behind his own net, and Mike Vanderwa up along the left wing boards and out to neutral ice. On the back check, taken away by Jackson Cates. He'll go up right wing. It's broken up and now retreating. And Joey Novoloni back into his own zone, our fifth defenseman. And puck in the near corner. They go rink wide far side. Ahead for Jackson Cates. Ahead to center ice. A one-hand pass broken up. And taken away by the Jaguars. Into the zone is Ryan Graff. Fired Benson with a pad save. And the rebound, there's Parrish. And then the net comes loose. Wheeland Parrish on that wing. And his uncle, rather familiar name in college and pro hockey, Mark Parrish. He played, Mark did, at Bloomington Jefferson High School. Went on to play at St. Cloud State University before heading to the pros. As I was broadcasting St. Cloud State Husky hockey back in the middle 90s when Mark was there, along with Matt Cullen and many other talented players. Playing for head coach Curry Dahl, the WCHA. Face off to the right of Benson, clear to center ice. 2-on-2 coming back. Here come the Ponies. And the play broken up at the blue line. As hauled down for the Ponies was Gavin Helen, Parker Dutko, and Matthew Stanton on this third line for the Ponies. Behind the net, A.J. Roble up the near right wing. Hunter Jacobs can't clear the zone. The Ponies hold it in. Miller far corner. And up along the near side boards on the reverse. And it comes out to neutral ice. Tied up. And squirted right back again into the Jaguar zone. Taken away by the Ponies. And out of the corner they go half wall to the point. There's a shot. That is blocked. Shot by Joey Sorensen, the senior defenseman. Coming back the other way. Bobby Lescarbo into the Pony zone. Lescarbo with a floating shot into the glove of Josh Benson. He'll hold on. Gets a whistle and a stoppage of play with 13:40 to go in a 1-0 first period. The Jaguars with the advantage in shots and goal at 3-1. Pony girls lost last night to the number 4 ranked team in the state at Braemar by a score of 3-0. We'll take on the number 1 team, the Hill-Murray Pioneers, from Aldrich on Tuesday. That game broadcast on TJSportsOnline.net. Mark it down. Off the face up to the right of Benson, cleared by the Ponies, out of the zone and down ice. They're going to call icing. Somebody touched that. As back for the bucket, Jake Johnson. He'll get to it first. Rings it around to the near side boards. Parrish takes a hit. It comes loose to neutral. Graff off the end of his stick. Ponies regroup back into their own zone, coming right to left. And from neutral, Luke Manning will drive it in opposite corner. And first man to the bucket, Jake Johnson. And then plays whistle down in the Jaguar zone. It might have been a hand pass call against Bloomington Jefferson. Jefferson 4-3 on the season. Their last trip to state back in 2005. And it'll be Cates, Coffin, and Simon Segas are out there for the Ponies. And on defense, Jesse Bukestad and Tommy Brucey. AJ, I guess Andrew, unable to go tonight, has a bad ankle, I guess. Andrew Hoy. Sure, shot to the wing. Save, rebound, loose side of the goal. And it floats away up along the near side boards. Jake Johnson, the center ice for Parrish. And the Parrish will send it into the zone. Ponies turn it back. Bouncing puck at neutral ice. They get it to sit down. And back into a zone is Simon Sagasur for Jackson Cates. Into the zone for Bukestad. Jesse shot, pad save, rebound. And Vanderwall will cover up and hold on. Gets a whistle and a stoppage of play. Talking to Matt before the game, he didn't know if Andrew would be able to go tonight. Guess he's got a sore ankle. Maybe he'll be ready for Mounds View on Saturday night. If not, should be ready for the holiday tournament at St. Louis Park. Off the face-off inside the Jaguars zone. Bad angle shot taken there by Sagasor. Simon, and it hits the side of the goal. Loose puck, high slot to the point. Oh, there is Andrew. Andrew Hoy is out there. Okay, first time we've seen number 19. The Jaguars playing catch back in their own zone. Up the left wing. Tipped into the zone by Nathan Johannes. Nathan, I hope I pronounced his name right. Yep, Nathan Johannes for the Jaguars. In his own zone, A.J. Robo, the defenseman. Long lead pass, too far for everybody. All the way down the ice, an icing call against the Jaguars. Ponies have had the last 3 shots and goal in this hockey game. Clock shows 12:10 to go here in a 1-0 first period. 19 seconds in. Luke Manning getting his 7th of the year from T.J. Sagasur and Jesse Bukestad. As Dutko, Holland, and Stanton out there for the Ponies. Back behind the net of the Ponies won the face-up. And it's loose, far corner, dug free by Stanton. Stanton walks it up the wall, half wall, to the forehand. He overskates, has to reach back for it. And back behind the net for Holland. Gavin Holland is stapled to that back wall. Dug free by Alex Miller. Up the left wing boards and out to center ice. Ponies get outside. It's no back in from neutral ice. First person to the pocket, Jake Chance, a defenseman, senior for the Jaguars. And he'll golf it out to neutral ice. Austin Murr getting his first strip. Austin Murr on defense. Ahead for Dutko and into the zone. Peter down the left, or Parker down the left wing. And he's taken out of the play. On the back check is Lascarbo. Rings it around the far side boards. Pony jump into the play to hold the offensive zone. At the half wall, near side boards right down to our left. Comes free to line. And doing a good job to hold it in is Stanton. Standing after the puck. Matthew in the near corner. Overskates the puck. Lost his stick. In fact, he broke his stick. And out to center ice. Hunter Jacobs coming back for the Jaguars. He'll drive it in from neutral ice. Ponies are going to complete a line change. Bad angle shot. Side of the goal. And Benson steers it away. Lascarbo back behind his own net from the point. A shot. It is blocked by the Ponies coming back to center ice. T.J. Sagasur. And the lead pass a little bit too far. As Parrish will set it into the Pony zone. And circling back is Novolani. Joey gets double teamed, lost the puck. Here comes Graff down the left wing. Pad saved by Benson. Rebound. Another save by Josh. And then the net comes loose. Ryan Graff not one but 2 shots on goal. And Benson pad save and then glove save to stop it. 10:35 to go to 1-0 first period here on BAC TV Channel 15 here in the Valley. And you can go online and watch the game by going to bactv.org or go to my website, tjsportsonline.net. Your home for Stillwater Pony Girls Hockey. We'll have the link there to the broadcast. Don't forget, we'll also give you the information for replays. You can go to bactv.org and go to On Demand. You can watch this game at your leisure. And you can also watch the first game against Creighton Durham Hall. Coming back, 3-on-3. The Ponies and no Cates will drive it into the offensive zone. Manning in the near corner. He is pinned to the wall. Dug free. And behind the net is Noah. Cates does a 180. Gets a pick from Luke at the half wall. Goes point. And a shot there by Mapstone. And a kick save there by Vanderwall. Rebound and up along the far side boards. Nathan Johannes to the line. Nada. Ponies hold his own. Joey Sorensen to hold the offensive zone. And now the puck is... No, we got a tripping call. That was knocked down. We got a tripping call against the Ponies. As Noah Cates is going to go off at the 6:58 mark. And the Jaguar power play unit will get a chance. They've got a potent power play unit. They have 9 power play goals on the season. But your Ponies have 7 shorthanded goals. So strength against strength as they face off to the right of Benson. And from the point, it's held in by H.A. Roble. Down to the corner, back behind the net for Graff. Graff up along the near side boards to the line and out to center ice. Here's the penalty.
Stillwater's number 11, Noah Cates, for tripping. Time of that penalty, 6 minutes, 58 seconds of the...
All right, the tripping call, 1:35 to go in the Jaguar power play. A.J. Roble will send it in to the Pony zone. Puck in the far corner for Parrish. Parrish ridden out of the play. Jake Johnson carries on in the near corner. They go point for Johnson. Jake Johnson, that's in the high slot. Shot deflected on goal. Jake Johnson from Jake Johnson. Jake and Jay, the two seniors, and Jay almost had himself a tip in and a tie goal. 9:23 first period, 1:22 to go in the Bloomington Jefferson power play. Graph with Parrish and Jake Johnson on the wings. Jake Johnson and A.J. Roble at the points. Face-off won by Luke Manning, and the Ponies up along the boards. From the point, Roble will hold it in. He fires into the slot. Backhand attempt by Parrish, way wide enough into that far corner at the half wall. As the Jaguars hold the zone, they work the box. And out of the corner, Jake Johnson. Johnson in his skates, gets poked, has it poke checked away from behind. It's loose. Manning plays the line, but not out. Roble will hold it in. Here's Graff in the slot, taken away by the Ponies. Comes the line. Nice job by Jake Johnson to hold the offensive zone. Clock shows 49 seconds to go in the one-person advantage. And a golf shot out to center ice by the Ponies. Roble back in his own blue line, playing catch with Jake Johnson. Johnson retreats back behind his own net. T.J. Sagasor on the penalty kill along with Michael Kaufman. And from neutral ice, the Jaguars into the Pony zone. Put it out front, and it's swept away by the Ponies and Tommy Vershi, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. Jaguars will have to hurry if they want to get a shot on goal or a power play tie goal. 15 seconds to go in the power play and battle up to their own end. As they change defense, there's Tristan Larson out there for the Jaguars. And the other defenseman, a question that's Noah Gansky. Gansky into the offensive zone. Gansky walks the goal line, tries to center it, and it hit traffic. Boston Murder break it up against that back wall. 3, 4, 5-man tussle. And it's finally popped free by the Ponies. Clear the line and out to center ice. And again, Gansky, who's playing one of the points of this power play, back to Tristan Larson. Up along the near side boards, and the Ponies to break up the rush and into the zone is Kaufman. Kaufman gets double teamed, and he gets everybody outside. Noah gets onside, shot by Kaufman, and that is blocked. And the Jaguars clearing out to neutralize from back to 5-on-5. Andrew Hoy back in his own zone, up the near left wing from Manning. Into the zone, down the near side boards. Manning fires, and a rising shot up along the boards. It crawls the glass up into the seats, and I think one of the photographers over there may have gotten themselves. Well, got them himself a souvenir. And new puck. And face up. As Richard grabs a gulp of water here. Face up outside the Jaguar zone. And Bloomington Jefferson controls. Miller out of his own end from the red line. He'll drive it in. It rings the boards. And along the near side pipe, there's Bukestead. Jesse goes far right wing. Clear the line. And coming to center is Manning. Manning ahead for T.J. Sagasor. Deflects it in on goal. As Vanderwall will cover up. Hold on. Get a whistle. As we play just about 10 minutes of a 1-0 first period. As the Jaguars with a 6-4 shot on goal advantage. For Bloomington Jefferson after tonight, they will they will host the Moorhead Spuns on Saturday, December 19th. Then they host Minnetonka. They head to South St. Paul, Wacott Arena for their holiday tournament. Off the face-up, Bukestead and Hoy controlling the point. Shot, glove saved by Vanderwall. And he'll hold on off the wing. Shot there by Holland. And Vanderwall caught in the midsection, held on. And we'll get another face-off inside the Bloomington Jefferson zone. And Jefferson is going to change up their units. Nathan Johannes, Wes Wolf, and Noah Gansky on this forward line for Jeff Lindquist as the Ponies win the face-off. Roble back behind his own up along the near side boards. Hoy jumps into the play, holds his own momentarily. Holland joins the fray, but the Jaguars have a 2-on-2 coming back into the zone, carried in by Johannes. Johannes rings around the near side boards. Wes Wolf in the near corner of the Pony zone to the line. Shot, and a stick save there by Benson. Panvika Lucas taking that shot. And from neutral ice, the Ponies and Stanton going back for the puck. Up the boards and sent into the offensive zone by Parker. Parker Detke. First man, A.J. Roble, near corner, his own, and a lead pass out to neutral ice. Hunter Jacobs sends it into the Stillwater zone. Sorensen back behind his own net for the Ponies. Goes right wing for Holland. Gavin Cat clear the zone. Shot, glove save by Josh Benson. A one-time wicked wrister by Hunter Jacobs. And Benson snapped that one out of the air with a big glove hand with 6:09 to go here in the first period. Pony Hockey here on BAC TV. Underwritten by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. To the right of Benson, bouncing puck, and we're going to have to do it again. Somebody jumped a little bit too quick. By the way, if you'd like to sponsor or underwrite our broadcast here on VAC TV, call the office, found the Access channels up in the mall, and talk to Greg, 651-430-2921. 651-430-2921. Play underway, Pony zone, far corner. As Mediri. Talon Mediri out there along with Lascarbo and Hunter Jacobs. Puck to the line, out to center ice. And the Ponies into the zone. Cates was offside. We got away with one. Jackson Cates, far corner in the Jaguar zone. Get double teamed. And the puck comes free. Jake Johnson in the near corner. Up along the board for Gansky. In on the plays, Mapstone to hold the zone. Comes to the point. There's a blast by Sagasur. And the shot taken by Simon. That was wide of the goal. Behind the net, Pony Center got out front. And we've got a whistle. And we may have a penalty. Yes, we do. We have a high sticking call to be handed out at the 11:35 mark of the first period. And the Ponies are going to run the power play. Jake Johnson gets the 2-minor for high sticking. The Pony power play this year, they have just 2 power play goals. The Jaguars have 3 shorthanded goals. And the face-off to the left of the Jaguars senior goaltender. And Coach Lindquist hands out there as penalty killers. Ryan Graff and Parrish. It is Manning, Sagasur, and who's the other winger over there? Noah Cates. And at the points, Jackson Cates will play 1 point. Jesse Bugstead will play the other. 1 man advantage for the Ponies. Manning with the lone goal of this hockey game, the 7th of the year. Steps in, wins the draw, gets to the near side board. There is Jackson Cates.
Bloomington Jefferson's number 19, Jake Johnson, for a high sticking.
Ponies working the box, out front shot, and the save and the rebound. And it hopped the stick of Jackson Cates. He had a 6'4" piece of real estate to shoot at, and he missed it. Actually, the puck bounced down. Ryan Graff to bring it into the zone short-handed, get double teamed and lost it. Ponies coming right to left with a 5-on-4. And up the wing into the zone is Simon Sagasur. Simon back behind the Jaguar net, comes out the far side door. And we got a whistle, and we've got another penalty to be handed out. And this time against the Ponies, it'll be a roughing call. That'll even things up. Roughing call against Luke Manning. Manning's going to sit for 2 minutes. We'll go 4-on-4 for about a minute and 25 seconds, and the Jaguars will have a short 35-second power play. Coming up between the first and the second period, the Edge Figure Skating Club will be performing for the fans here at the arena. And the face-off to the right of Josh Benson, who was snapped all 7 shots. Bobby Lascarbo will take the face-off, but it's won by the Ponies and Sorensen. Sorensen up along the boards for TJ, and he'll golf it out of the zone. Back forward is Noah Gansky playing one of the points on the power play. Lascarbo has to circle back to his own blue line for Gansky from the red line. He'll backhand it in to the Pony zone. Benson will set it up there, plays it away for the 2-4 checkers. TJ at the half wall, and the pass out to center ice.
Luke Manning for roughing. Time in the penalty, 12 minutes, 11 seconds of the period.
All right, the roughing call against Manning. And play on the way, Jaguar zone and out to neutral ice. And again, back into his own zone. There is Dutka. Parker hits the red line into the zone short-handed. He fires, saved by Benoit. Right in the midsection. It goes down to the butterfly, and he makes the save. So 4-on-4 for about a minute, about 38 seconds. And then the Jaguars with a short power play. It is Noah, or Simon Sagasur, Jesse Bugstead, Michael Stanton, and Tommy Brucey, the penalty killers, or the 4 on the ice for the Ponies. Coming back, A.J. Robo from center ice, broke it up and neutral by Stanton. And the Ponies right in front of their own bench, loose puck. And taken away by the blue into the zone. Cleared immediately by Brucey to the blue line. And it trickles free into neutral ice. Ponies coming back 4-on-4. Bugstead overskates the puck. And against the near side boards, overscanning it was Jay Johnson. Johnson in his zone set up by Bukestead. And the Ponies with the puck in the zone, standing down the slot. He fires and it deflected out front by A.J. Roble. And out of the corner, Ponies with the puck. Bukestead again puts it through the slot. And there is Simon with a bad angle shot, hits the side of the goal. And the puck free back into the far corner. Jaguars with a 5-on-4. And time for maybe a run rush. Big Ryan grab. Long breakout pass. Off the stick of Parrish. Little cherry picking out there. Parrish got behind the defense. Parrish puts it back to the point. Held in by Jake Johnson. Feeds it down the wall for Parrish. Parrish's pass broken up by the Ponies. Comes the line and clearing. The Ponies golfing down ice as the Jaguars have 5 on the clock. Cates into the zone. Here's Jackson and Cates. Tip in by Noah. Jackson Cates to Noah Cates. And the Ponies score an even strength goal at the 15 or 14-12 mark. 14-12 the time. A little pretty two-way flashing play. Jackson Cates will get the assist. And Noah Cates will get the goal. And Noah will pick up his 5th goal on the year. And by the way, it might have been Simon Sagasur. We'll get the scoring from Bob here in just a second. But I know it's Noah Cates to flush it into the net. We've got a 2-0 hockey game. And from centers, here it is.
Number 7, Cole Duco, with the assist to number 10, Jackson Cates, and number 12, Thomas Brushy.
The referee is, who are you looking at? It was Noah Cates with that goal. Parker was not even on the ice. They play back behind the Pony net 2-0 with 2:15 to go here in the first period.
Cole Duco with the assist to number 10, Jackson Cates, and number 12, Thomas Brushy.
They play back in the Jaguar zone up along the left wing boards and clearing to neutral ice was Talon Badiri back in the Pony zone at the half wall in the slot, and stood up on a check there was Noah Gansky. Ponies having problems getting out of their own zone. Now they come up the near side board, double team to the blue line, carried on into the zone. Dutko Parker shot, glove save by Vanderwall. He'll hold on and get a whistle with the Ponies' 12th shot on goal out of this hockey game. 2-0 Ponies with 1:40 to go here in the first period. The Ponies and Masview from Vantage Saturday night, 7:30. Your Stillwater Ponies ranked number 4 in the state. Benilton St. Margaret's number 1. Eden Prairie number 2. Blaine number 3. And your Ponies are number 4. Ponies with the face-up. Backhand shot by Sagasur. And it's just one. That was Simon Sagasur with the attempt. Puck comes to the line. It's held in by Jackson Cates. He'll golf it down to the corner for Simon. Back behind the net. Has a man draped on him, but holds on to the puck. Sagasur half wall up front. One-timer. And Jackson Cates' shot is blocked by Vanderwall. Picked up by Roble. He'll golf it out to center ice. And all the way down, they're going to call icing. And they do icing the call against Bloomington Jefferson. So they gave the goal to Dutko, I believe. With Simon Sagasor. Simon was definitely in on the goal. And Jackson Cates. But Simon Sagasor feeding the puck to Noah Cates. Noah Cates did score the goal. Maybe they'll correct it between periods. Off the face-up, puck comes to the line. It's held in by Sorensen, Joey Sorensen, senior defenseman at the half wall of Jaguar zone. High slot, loose change, and at the line, it's held in by Noah Cates. As we have a minute to go into this 2-0 first period, Noah Cates stood up on a check picked up by Parrish. As Wilder carries it to center ice from skate to stick, and he's rooted out of the play by Mapstone. Ponies regroup back in their own end as they go rink wide near side for the defense. No sense of urgency right now. Tip pass out to neutral ice. And loose back into the Jaguar zone as TJ was after the puck. Bukestead gets spun around on a check. Sagasor taking another play off the glass and down ice. And not far enough for icing with 29 seconds to go in the first period. Bloomington Jefferson on the line change. And the puck into the Jaguar zone. A.J. Roble. Headman pass to center ice. Deflected by the Ponies, and again, they dump it back into their own zone. First man, though, to the puck is Lascarba, back behind Benson against that back wall. Puck free, and finally carried on by Jackson Cates off the board to the line. Fanned on at the point, coming back as the buzzer sounds. as almost having himself a breakaway was Michael Kaufman. So we played 17 minutes of hockey, non-conference hockey here in the first period. Stillwater leading by a score of 2-0. Outshooting Bloomington Jefferson 11-7. The Ponies got into the scoring column at 19 seconds as Luke Sagasor got his 7th of the year from TJ Sagasor and Jesse Bugstead.
Jackson Cates and number 12, Thomas Brushy. Saves in the period.
All right, Bob did change the scoring a little bit,
For Bloomington,
and they gave it to Parker Dutko with an assist from Simon Sagasor and Tom Brushy. As that's what they've got down there at the scores table. Anyway, the Ponies lead by a score of 2-0 at the end of 17 minutes of play. That's your first period wrap-up. We'll check the scoreboard when we come back, but right now, let's go to the studios. Jordan, what do you got for us?
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations, served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
Good evening. It's Bill Hamilton again with Valley Cable Access TV. It is November the 17th, and we're we're filming segments here at the arena about how the arena is run. We were able to catch 2 captains of the girls' varsity hockey team on their way to their game in Cottage Grove. Who's here?
My name's Olivia Arkell.
And my name's Lauren Greeter.
And what positions do you play?
I play center, forward.
And I'm left wing.
Wonderful. So one of the questions I think a lot of people would ask, when did you start skating?
I started skating when I was 8. I used to figure skate, and then I quit doing that, and then I started playing hockey.
And you?
I started when I was 6. Loved it ever since.
What year are both of you?
I'm 1998.
97.
Okay. And what's your grade point?
I'm a 3.2 student.
I'm just that 3.0 average girl.
That's great. So what are your hopes for this season?
Our hopes for this season is to make it to the state tournament and hopefully get as far as we would like to.
State championship game, we got this, and be a family this year.
What makes girls hockey better than boys hockey?
I wouldn't necessarily say better, but girls hockey, I feel like we have more of a family. Like, we bond super well. We hang out probably more than the guys would, I would say.
Girls just do it better.
So we just did an interview in the boys' locker room, and the bouquet was overwhelming. Same thing in the girls' locker room?
I wouldn't say so. We try to keep it really clean in the girls' locker room and have a lot of space, so it's not so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you girls. I hope you have a good season and a good game tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations, served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
And welcome back here to the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. We're between periods number 1 and 2 with the Ponies leading by a score of 2-0. And again, the shots on goal 11-7. And while we await the entrance of the Edge Figure Skating Club, Suburban East Conference, we mentioned at the top of our show, Stillwater on top of the conference at 4-0. White Bear Lake just a couple points back. And the girls hockey standings here in the Suburban East Conference, Treacher Durham Hall and Forest Lake are both at 6-1. Mosby 5-1. Then Stillwater 4-3-1. I'll let the camera guys do their work. Spencer and Brett, as here comes the figure skaters.
Coaches of the Stillwater team are Patty Hansen and Kayla Johnson. And welcome the Stillwater varsity figure skaters. skating team.
Again, the Stillwater varsity skating team, they call them the Edge, the Figure Skating Club. And nice performance here, entertaining the fans here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, where we are at the end of one period of play, with Stillwater leading Bloomington Jefferson by a score of 2-0. Giving you some of the standings around the Suburban East Conference. We mentioned the hockey standings with Creta Durham Hall and Forest Lake atop the girls standings, and then Mounds View and Stillwater. In the Suburban East and boys basketball, the undefeated Mounds View Mustangs are 7-0, 4-0 in conference. Creta Durham Hall 5-1 overall, 3-0 in conference. The Stillwater Pony boys are 4-3 overall, 1-2 in conference, won their last game. In the Suburban East and girls basketball, Mounds View again, the Mustangs 6-0, 2-0 in conference. White Lake is 5-2. Woodbury is off to a 4-0 start. Eastridge is 5-2. Roseville 3-2. Then Park Cottage Grove, Stillwater. The Pony girls at 3-4 overall, 0-2 in conference, and then Creta Durham Hall and Forest Lake. Meanwhile, on the Pony sports calendar, the swimming and diving team for the Ponies ranked number 6 in the state. The Pony boys are entertaining Creta Durham Hall at the junior high pool tonight. And the gymnastics team, and they're ranked number 10 in the state, and they were at Eastridge tonight. The wrestling team, they're off to a 5-3 start. They were scheduled to wrestle at Woodbury tonight, and that match, according to Ricky's notes here, has been rescheduled for January 21st. Coming up tomorrow night, boys basketball, the Ponies will be hosting Roseville at the high school. The girls varsity basketball team will be on the road, taking on the Raiders at Roseville High School. Saturday, the wrestling squad will be at St. Olaf College in Northfield for a big invitational, including Park Cottage Grove, Montevita, Elk River, Wayzata, Rochester, Century, Faribault, Northfield, Rosemont, South St. Paul, Waterville, Legion, Morristown, and Henry Sibley. Both teams are back on the ice, and we're going to skate even strength. The Pony Junior Varsity won their game with 7 seconds remaining in overtime. Dylan Andrus knocked in a rebound as the Ponies were up 5-on-3, and they defeat the Jaguars. Again, your final score was 4-3. So if you'd like to sponsor or underwrite our broadcast, and this is just the second of our boys broadcast, we've got 10 more, call the Valley Access offices in the Valley Ridge Mall. Talk to Greg at 651-430-2921, 651-430-2921. Our underwriters for this broadcast, Acapulco Restaurant Mexicana in the Valley Ridge Mall, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, the licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett in Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Luke Manning from TJ Sagasor and Noah Cates. And scoring for Stillwater, the second goal,
here's the
number 11, Noah Cates.
There we go. Thank you, Bob.
Goal by Cates, assist by Jackson Cates, and number 12, Thomas Brushy.
All right, they did finally give Noah Cates that goal, just the way I had called it. Noah Cates, the second goal of the hockey game, his 5th of the year, with the assist from Jackson Cates and Tom Brushy. Run away. Defending the goal to our right is Mike Vanderwall. Josh Benson defending the goal to our left. Playing away in the Jaguar zone. In on the forecheck is Noah Cates. Cates out of the corner for TJ. TJ Sagasor, drop pass for Noah. 180, walks out front. Turns, fires, scores! Noah Cates has his number 2 goal of this hockey game. And he has goal number 6 on the year. He walked the goal line, came out front, lifted it up over the shoulder of Mike Vanderwall. And the Ponies take a 3-0 lead. Time of this goal will be 36 seconds into the second period. Noah Cates. And I don't know, there might be one assist. TJ may have got the lone assist on that goal. The Ponies on the 14th shot on goal this hockey game. Lead by a score now 3-0. And off the face-off, driven into the zone by Tommy Bruschi.
Number 11, Noah Cates. With the assist to number 22, TJ Sagasor, and number 3, Jesse Bukestead. Time of that goal, 36 seconds of the second period.
There he is, the voice, Bob Bielenberg. Noah Cates is second of the game, is sixth of the year from TJ Sangasor and Jesse Bukestead. And Jesse has himself a couple of assists in the game, so does TJ. As there's a shot from right out front, a shot taken by Kaufman. And Vanderwall makes the save. Michael Kaufman about 20 feet out of the high slot. And Vanderwall makes the save. As the face-off will come inside the Jaguar zone off to our right. The Jaguars, their next action again, they host Moorhead at the Bloomington Ice Garden on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. They've got a Tuesday game at home against Minnetonka, and then they're at a tournament in South St. Paul. As off the face-off, Jaguars in their own zone. Jake Johnson up along the right wing boards, played a line, but not out. Ponies on the back check, break it up and hold the offensive zone, held in by Gavin Holland. Now comes free to center, and Nathan Johannes will send it into the Pony zone. First man back is Matthew Stanton up along the board there on the forward check for the Jaguars was Jake Johnson into the zone. There's Vanderwall with a save swept away by Ryan Graff. Graff is headman pass broken up by Austin Murr. Lead pass a little bit too far for Parker Dutko. And the Jaguars will send it into the Pony zone. Andrew Hoy back behind his own net for Austin Murr. A couple of our Pony football players. Puck out to center, tipped into the Jaguar zone. And going back for it, Alex Miller, sophomore defensive behind the net. Goes up the right wing, touch pass to the line, and out to center ice. Perry shot his left wing into the zone, a little bit too far for A.J. Roble. Roble chases it down, back behind the Pony net. Roble in the far corner. He gets pinned to the wall there by Luke Manning. Puck free, high slot taken away by Manning. Manning with the first goal of the hockey game. Manning coming with Stanton into the zone. Manning on his backhand, walks the goal line. Back behind the net, and it's taken away by the defense. And played up along the right wing boards to the line, and up to center ice. Here comes Perry, shot his off wing, one-on-one. And a nice poke check, broken up by the Ponies and Joey Novolone. Breakaway, semi-breakaway, in on goal. Second sort, drop pass. Kate looking for the hat trick, and the pass never connected. Noah was home free, looking for number 3. Kate's out of the corner. Up top for Novolone, and Joey holds it in with his face mask. Hit high in the cage there and came down. Puck against the near side boards inside the Jaguar zone. And going back for it, back behind their own ad is Bobby Lascarbo. Cates overskates it. That's Noah Cates. Jaguars in their own zone. Up the board for Madiri. And broken up by the Ponies. Here they come on the two-man forecheck. Noah Cates. Drop pass for TJ. Sangasor against that back wall. As Lascarbo on him. TJ does a 180. Now draws a double team. Take it down. Puck underneath him. He gets back up. Trying to pop it free too for the Ponies is Tommy Brucci. Tommy back behind that. Brucci tries to put it out front. Overskated by Sangasor from the point. There's a blast taken by the Ponies and Jesse Bukestead, but the net came loose. The Ponies have the first 5 shots on goal of this period, lead by a score of 3-0. Makes it overtime. The Ponies winning by a score of 4-3. We'll get to some other scores as we go along off the face-off. Driven into the zone by Mapstone. Brings around the near side boards at the half wall. Jefferson going back for the puck as Wes Wolf sends it out to center ice. And retreating is Mapstone. And into the zone. Jack walks it down the wall. Stood up on a check. But in on the forecheck there is Jackson Cates. Mapstone takes his man down. And then Jack pays for it. And he's upended on the backside of his bruisers. Back in the near corner. Panbica, Lucas Panbica for the Jaguars. Out to center ice. Long breakout pass and cleared away by Vincent. As looking to come in free was Nathan Johannes. The Jaguars from neutral sent it in. They're going to make a line change. Ponies cough it up in their own zone. As behind his own net is Simon Sagasur. Pulls away for the forechecker Graff. Long lead pass too far for Kaufman. And all the way down the ice facing the call against Stillwater. Out of 10 to the Braemar Ice Arena. Eden Prairie leading Elk River by a score of 4-2 at the Apple Valley Sports Arena. Second period, Lakefield North 3, Apple Valley nothing. At the Burnsville Ice Center, third period, Prior Lake 3 and Burnsville nothing. At the Piggle Activity Center in Minnetonka, Minnetonka and Blaine are tied at 2-2. Face off to the left of Josh Benson. Hasn't seen a shot on goal yet this period. Puck comes line and out to center ice. And the Jaguars regroup back into their own zone. Alex Miller up the near side boards, into the zone. Graff down the slot, off the end of his stick as Andrew Hoy poked it away from Graff and wide of the net. Other scores, Red Wing and Monticello up in Monticello. At the Sherrod Ice Arena, Monticello, the Magic 4, Red Wing 1. Osseo leading Coon Rapids 4-3 at the Brown Memorial Ice Arena. And Osseo, that's a third period score. Princeton leading Cambridge SAD 4-3 up at Princeton, second period. Princeton's got a pretty good club this year. Out of Class A. Coming back, Noah Cates drives it in to the Jaguars zone. Second store in the far corner, back to Cates behind the net. Centering pass right out front. Taken away by Jake Johnson. Johnson to center ice. Rink wide for Parrish. Parrish drives it into the zone. Jaguars have to touch up. And now they do. The lead offside is waved off. Meanwhile, the Ponies and Noah Cates into the offensive zone. Cates into the slot, but forgot the puck. But the Tritter whistling it wide on that far side was Holland. Or Gavin Holland. And the puck out at center ice. Datko Parker plays it to an open wing. Broken up there by A.J. Roblin. He sends it into the Pony zone. Cleared back out to neutralize Parrish. And the Jaguars backing up, regrouping, spreading the ice. Here's Tristan Larson. Larson up the right wing. Looking for the big guy, Noah Gansky. And Gansky will send it into the Pony zone. We've got 11 minutes to go in a 3-0 second period. Metro West against the Suburban East. Nice 180 move by Matthew Stanton. Stanton up to center. Laid pass a little bit too far on goal. And Vanderwall has to make the save. Lakeville South putting the hurt on Shakopee 9-1 in the third period. And Hill Murray at Wakota leading South St. Paul by a score of 3-2 or 3-1 in a Metro East Conference affair. Egan and Eastview are 1-1. Spring Lake Park over Chapel Park 1-0. That's his second period score. As play underway, the Jaguars zone off to our right and back behind the net along the near side boards. Jumping into the play to hold the zone is Mapstone. Doug Freed coming back, transition into the zone. Miller, Alex splits the double team in on goal, and then he's forced back behind that by Simon Sagasur. And dropped on the backside of it, bruises. West Wolf goes down, and the Ponies walk it down to their own end. Carried out by Sorensen. Joey goes rink wide near side, looking for Michael Kaufman behind the Jaguar net. Left wing board for Hunter Jacobs. Jacobs flips it out to neutral ice, broken up by the Pony defense. And a head man pass into the zone. Here comes Jackson. High slot. And he fans on one. Jackson, one of the captains of the Ponies. Cleared by Bloomington Jefferson along the boards and out to center ice as the puck got behind Joey Novoloni. Ponies on the breakout. Turned back by the Jaguars. And again, Andrew Hoy back into his own zone. Clears it out to neutral ice. Parrish picks it up, drives it right back in. Circling is Sagasor. That's TJ. His pass picked off. Jay Johnson will send it in to the Pony zone. 16-8 shots and goal. 5-1 in this period. As A.J. Roble back into his own zone for Parrish at the red line. And Wyland will send it into the Pony zone. And Josh will set it up there. Now whip it along the far side boards for the point. It's held in by Roble. Here's A.J. with a shot deflected on goal by Ryan Graff. Steered away by Josh and up along the far side boards for TJ. Backhands the pass out to neutral ice. Larson going back for the Jags. Ahead for Jake Johnson. Johnson takes a hit from Hoy. The puck back down to the Pony zone. Benson again to clear off the glass near side boards at the half wall. Noah Cates trying to clear the zone. Cannot. And they reverse the puck, the Pony do. Into the far corner. Andrew Hoy after the puck. But getting to it first is Maderi. Behind the net, there's Luke Manning. He is tripped up and goes down. No call. And the Ponies left to right out of their own zone. Long breakout pass. And tipped in the zone by Noah Cates. No, evidently he missed it. And a nice thing called against Stillwater. North St. Paul down in Inver Grove Heights leading simply by a score of 3-0. That's in the second period. And Tarleton at home leading Hastings by a score of 6-0. That's at the end of the second period. Those are the only scores we have here so far tonight. And boys and girls basketball, Roseville, their opponent. Oh, a deflected pass right out front. Nice attempt there by Talon Maderi as they passed off the near side board. Maderi tried to tip it in, and somehow Josh led across the crease, stacked the pads, made the save with 8:42 to go. Pony boys at home against Roseville tomorrow night. The Pony girls will be at Roseville. There's gymnastics and swimming and diving are both in action tonight. Both teams ranked in the state. Swimming and diving ranked number 6, and the gymnastics club is ranked number 10 in the state. As the Ponies left to right on the breakout. Jackson into the zone for Kaufman. Kaufman back to Jackson Cates, and the pass never got there. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they bring it out to neutralize for Maderi. Turned back again by the Ponies. As Penbika, Lucas back into his zone. Right wing boards. And a touch pass. Here is Jackson Cates on the transition coming into the zone on his backhand. Posted out front. Cleared away from in front of the cage by Penbika. And out to blue center ice. Played to an open wing by Maderi into the zone as Liscarbo. Bobby with a shot. Pat save Benson. And the rebound cleared off the boards. And all the way down the ice. Austin Murr will get called for an icing. Oh, they wave it off. No icing call. Jaguars right to left on the breakout. Full head of steam as it is A.J. Roble. Walks it into the zone. Turned back by the Ponies. Manning coming back 3-on-3 into the zone. Snaps it off. Pad save. And a wide open net. Noah Cates had the hat trick right there. And he fanned on the backhand as Vanderwall made the initial save on Manning. And Noah missed the rebound. Playing away in a 3-0 second period from center ice. Sorensen, Joey will send it into the offensive zone. We have 7 and change remaining here in the second period. Back behind his zone at A.J. Robles, senior defenseman. He and Jake Johnson are the senior defenseman. Tristan Larson, Alex Miller, they're the sophomore defenseman. As back into his zone is Nathan Johannes. And we're going to have a delayed penalty, evidently against the Ponies, as Vanderwall making his way to the bench. Ponies will get whistled down as soon as they touch the puck, and they do. As the puck is touched by Parker Dutko. And Bloomington Jefferson will go on the power play for the second time tonight. Time of this penalty will be 10:02. And it looks like TJ Sagasur is going to sit for a slash. 2-minute minor for slashing. Shots on goal now for the period 6-5. Jaguars have been coming back in the last few minutes. Face off the left of Benson. Penalty killers will be Simon Sagasor, Jackson Cates. And on defense is Jesse Bukestad and Andrew Hoy from the point. Jaguars hold the zone.
Has been assessed to Stillwater's
Matt Nichols, that far side scoring is Perry.
for slashing.
As I was listening to Bob, a power play goal for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars, their 10th of the year. On that far side, Parrish will pick up the goal. Weiland will pick up goal number 7 of the year. And I believe it'll be A.J. Roble getting the assist. Time of the power play goal will be 10-10 of the second period. Scoring out 3-1. Power play goal number 10 on the season for Bloomington Jefferson. And it's off the face-off, and we've got another penalty to be handed out.
Corrections. Scoring for Bloomington Jefferson on a power play. Number 12, William Parrish with the assist to number 4, A.J. Roble, and number 19, Jake Johnson. Time of that penalty, 10 minutes, 10 seconds.
And so a charging call to be handed out against the Ponies, and this time Jesse Bukestad picking up the penalty for Jesse. That's the 18th penalty of the year for a policeman. Jesse Bukestad, a 2-minute minor for charging. And the Jaguars on the power play once again as Noah Gansky back in his own zone. Big junior winger. And one of the points on the power play goes left wing, down to the near side. And it is Liscarbo to send it into the Pony zone. And clear it up along the boards.
To Stillwater's number 3, Jesse Bukestad for charging. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 16 seconds of the...
Jaguars 3-on-1 into the offensive zone. Out front shot, pad save, rebound. And it's cleared away from in front of the net by one of the penalty killers, Luke Manning. And it counts free to center ice. Manning and Noah Cates are the forwards on the penalty kill. And the defensemen are Somerset and Bapstone. And we're going to have another penalty be handed out. And this time, who's going to go? The time of the penalty will be 11:04. It was a scramble tied up in that far corner. And right now, nobody admitting to the penalty. Now, what? Luke Manning is going to go. And so the Jaguars will have a 5-on-3. Luke Manning, a 2-minute minor. Ponies have been averaging around about 5 penalties a hockey game. And this is the third, and we're just over halfway through. So 5-on-3, Jaguars now trailing 3-1 with a chance to make it to a 1-goal hockey game. As Graff, Jake Johnson, and Wyland Parrish are out there on the points with Jake Johnson and A.J. Robo.
Number 15, Luke Manning for slashing. Time of the
Oh, they're going to rule it a slash. And a weak side shot on the far side by Parrish. This time he missed the net on a pass from Jake Johnson. Johnson walks in on goal. Back behind the pony net. Johnson feeds the point for Robo. Robo checking traffic. They spread the ice. High slot. Johnson back to Robo. AJ tees it up. Goes wing far side for Parrish. Poke checked away. Comes free to line and out to center ice. Cleared out to neutral ice by Jackson Cates. Pony changing penalty killers. Jake Johnson back into the zone for the Jaguars. The drop pass for Ryan Graff. Back to Jake behind the pony net. 5-on-3 for 25 seconds. To the point. Robo far side. Walks in. Face off circle high. He fires. Hit traffic in front of the net. Picked up and cleared by Hoy to line. But now not Robo will hold it in. Johnson near point. Down low. Center pass out front. Cleared away from in front of the cage by Simon Sagasor. Now to neutralize. He and Parker Dutko are the penalty killers. Here's a shot by Parrish. And that hits Andrew Hoy out in front of the net in the far corner. Ponies get one man back. It's now 5-on-4. The Jaguars from the point. There is Gansky, with a shot. And that hits bodies in front of the net. Parrish after the puck. Graff walks the goal line, comes out front. Can't pull the trigger. Now it is cleared away by Hoy. Picked up by Simon Sagasor. And he drives it all the way down the ice. Bloomington Jefferson time for maybe one more rush. Long breakout pass from Ryan Graff. Ahead to center ice. Passes. Pocket pick by Noah. Noah Cates sends it into the zone. Back forward is Lascarbo. Back to his defense. Walked out by Alex Miller. Miller up the right wing boards and tipped into the zone by Madiri. But a couple of Jaguars were offside. Exactly 4 minutes to go. Now on a 3-1 second period. 4 seconds remaining in the Bloomington Jefferson power play. Again, the goal here at the 10-10 mark. Their 10th power play goal of the season. Parrish's 7th of the year with an assist from A.J. Robo. Second assist went to Jake Johnson. And the face-off to the left of the senior goaltender, Mike Vanderwa. It'll be T.J. Sagasor to take the face-off. But the Jaguars win the draw. Miller back behind us on that. Noah Cates into the forecheck. Cates gets to the puck. He gets double-teamed in that far corner. 4-man rugby scrum. It finally is popped free in the far face-off circle. Turning and firing. He is wide by Manning. Puck in the near corner. And we're back at 5-on-5. Jaguars puck cleared to the line. Not out. In the near corner is Tristan Larson. Larson taking on the play. Chopping in on the forecheck for the Ponies of Tommy Brochie. Now back behind Vanderwall. Wraparound attempt. As Manning went down, it went just wide. Puck out to the center ice. Cleared to an open wing. Mapstone into the zone. Jack down the left wing board. Goes for the drop pass. It's broken up. And then he is tackled and taken out by Tristan Larson. And in the far corner, Luke Manning. Manning rubbed out along the wall. And here come the Jaguars. Right to left in the breakout. Coming to center ice. It's Gansky. Big no end of the offensive zone coming with Madiri. And here's a backhand pass. Picked off and cleared the line and out to center. 2-on-2 coming back. Dutko into the zone. And cleared the line. Held in. Standing with a shot. Matthew sails it up over the glass. And that one is out of play. 2:53 to go in a 3-1 second period. Chance and goal. Even up a little bit. Is now 17-14. And we got a cross-checking call to be handed out. This time against Bloomington Jefferson is Talon Madiri going off 2 minutes for cross-checking at the 14:07 mark. A reminder, our next broadcast here on VAC TV, Channel 15, will be Thursday, January 7th, when the Woodbury Royals will be at the Rec Center. And 7:15 our broadcast time. Ponies on the power play. Hold the offensive zone momentarily at the half wall.
Bloomington Jefferson, number 9. Talon Maduri for cross-checking. Time of that penalty, 14 minutes, 7 seconds.
Luke Manning just missing a tip in right in front of the net as they play the 1-2-2. Out front shot and a save by Vanderwa. Not sure where the puck is. Now he finds it. It's up in his blocker pads with Luke Manning. with a one-timer and a centering pass out of the corner. Minute 35 to go in the Pony power play. Again, their power play numbers not real impressive, just 2. But they have 7 shorthanded goals. The Jaguars 10 power play goals and 3 shorthanded. As Manning will take the draw against Parrish, comes to the line. It's held in by Jackson Cates, playing the point for Jesse. Bukestad plays it down the near side boards. There is Sagasor. Simon behind the net for Noah Cates. Manning for Sagasor, or for Cates. To the point, Simon. He gets a return pass, dumps it down low in the corner. And again, here comes Simon. Goes up top in his path for Bukestad. Too far for Jesse, and he has to go back into his zone. Ponies touch up, spread the ice. Simon in his own zone. He gets a pick from Manning up the left wing boards. Into the zone, down the wing, and back behind the Jaguar net and out of the corner. Still holding on to the puck. Turns and fires, and it's just wide. Manning just missing the tip in. And Bloomington Jefferson tips it down ice. Ponies with time for one more rush if they hurry. Here's Bukestad on the carry on round 1. Into the zone, down the near side wing, walks in, turns, fires way wide. And at the half wall far side, held in by Stanton. Matthew Stanton has it taken away and cleared by Jake Johnson down ice. And that'll pretty much do it on the Pony power play. About 25 seconds. Stanton, Matthew into the zone, rubbed out along the wall. As after the puck is Gavin Holland. 4 or 5 man tie up in the far corner of Bloomington Jefferson zone. TJ out of the far corner, half wall. Up top for Hoy, kept it outside. TJ, give and go out of the corner. And again, 1 minute remaining in the period. And a one-timer from the point. Matt still just misses wide, just missed the far side pipe. Matthew Stanton up a half wall. Back behind the net, Bloomington Jefferson at full strength. There's Gavin Holland back behind the Jaguar net, tries a wraparound. He's spun out of the play, cleared up the wing, and here comes Maderi and out to center ice. Mapstone up the right wing for Sagasor. Passed a little bit too far. Jaguars on Graff into the zone 3-on-1. Ryan Graff out front, shot, and a goal! Maderi from Ryan Graff. He went to the backhand. He tucked it underneath the spawning goaltender, Josh Benson. And we got a 3-2 hockey game. And the time of this goal will be 16-30. Ryan Graff will get the assist. And Talon Maderi will pick up the goal for Talon, his 5th goal of the year. And there might be a second assist on that breakout pass as the Jaguars came in on a 3-on-1.
Scoring for Bloomington Jefferson, number 9. Talon Maduri with the assist to number 4, A.J. Roble, and number 14, Ryan Graff. Time of that.
So the defenseman A.J. Roble got the second assist on the breakout pass. We got a 1-goal hockey game. Closing seconds of the period. And the puck at the Jaguar blue line. Down the board, Simon Sagasor with a shot. Hits the side of the goal. Cleared around the boards. And that is the end of 2 periods of play here from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Metro West against the Suburban East here tonight. And 3 goals in the period. 2 of those belonging to Bloomington Jefferson. The Ponies made it 3-0, 36 seconds into the period. As Noah Cates got his 2nd goal of the game, his 6th of the year. And on the assist, TJ Sagasor and Jesse Bukestad will get the 2nd assist. But the Jaguars came back at the 10-10 mark. Getting his 7th goal of the year was Wyland Parrish on the power play with the assist from A.J. Rubel. And a 2nd assist went to Jake Johnson. It was 3-1. And then at the 16:30 mark, the Jaguars make it 3-2. And Talon Maderi got his 5th goal of the year with Ryan Graff and A.J. Rubel on the assist. Shots on goal for the period, 18-15. And so a 8-7 advantage for the Jaguars here in the 2nd period. And way too many penalties. A broadcast here this evening, courtesy of Anita White, the licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett here in Minnesota and Wisconsin, by RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and by Acapulco Restaurant Mexicana in the Valley Ridge Mall. We're between periods, and Jordan says we've got a special feature featuring Bill Hamilton. Let's go to that right now.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations. served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
Hi there, I'm Summer.
And I'm Winter.
Yo, Winter, what do you call a gangsta snowman? Frosty, ha 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 ha.
Real clever. Never heard that one before.
Why, thank you.
Jeez, don't you get chilly?
Psh, no way. This is the way to live, bro. Being summer, I never get cold.
So you don't get to wear these boots? Or this jacket? Or this hat?
Ha, no. This hat, these sunglasses, and this sunscreen is the only protection I need. So, what do you do when it's like, you know, below zero?
I have snowboarding, sledding, skiing, but you do get a little cold. If you don't wear stuff like this, there's a little thing called frostbite where...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on there, Tiger. All I heard for that was frost and bite. That does not fly with me.
Well, Miss Sunshine, what do you do?
Woo! Party! I spend my morning sleeping, then I go outside to tan. If I get too hot, I jump in the pool and cool off for a little. At night, there's bonfires, marshmallows, hanging out with friends and get a little cray-cray. And then...
So you sleep all day and you party all night. What about school?
That's the best part. No school! Woo!
No. What about snow? Everybody loves snow. I get to celebrate Christmas. Santa Claus gives us presents, cookies on the table, sit by the fire with the ones you love.
Sounds like great fun, Winter.
Yeah, it is. And I have the prettiest season of them all.
Yo, bro, don't get ahead of yourself. I have women in bikinis.
You may have a point. No, wait, what am I saying?
It's okay, Winter. We all know I'm better.
No. There is nothing better than having a hot cup of cocoa, being bundled in a Snuggie by the fireplace.
Whatever, man. Ice cold lemonade all the way.
I see this is getting nowhere.
Hey, wait. I guess there are some good aspects of winter. If you love to be freezing, ha ha ha!
Ooh, look at the time. It's already 5. I gotta get going. The sun's gonna be down soon.
What? It's only 5 o'clock.
I gotta be going. I gotta go pull down the sun. If it's out too long, all the snow will melt.
Well, I guess you have fun with that.
Goodbye, summer.
Well, I guess it's time for my tan.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations, served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest river. You can have it all, but now keep moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt.
And welcome back to the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, your home for Stillwater Pony and Matamidi Zephyr High School Hockey. And this broadcast tonight on VAC TV Channel 15 here in the Valley. and online, courtesy of vactv.org. Go to the website for VAC, and you can watch the game by going to On Demand, the archives for this broadcast. I'd like to remind you, too, that Stillwater Pony Girls Hockey is courtesy of my company, TJ Broadcast Services. My website is tjsportsonline.net. Go to my homepage, tjsportsonline.net. I've got a link. All of the Pony Girls games that we've done so far are archived on YouTube. And the link to my YouTube page, again, is tjsportsonline.net. Our next broadcast of Pony Hockey will be Stillwater Girls Hockey from Aldrich Arena on Tuesday night, when the Ponies will take on the #1 team in the state, the two-time defending state champions, the Hill Murray Pioneers. 7:30 our face-off time, and 7:20 will be our broadcast time. Our next Pony Boys broadcast will be on Thursday, January 7th, here at the arena as they take on the Woodbury Royals. And then on Saturday, we'll have a boy-girl doubleheader for you here from the arena. Girls at 3 o'clock, the boys at 7:30. Both games here on vactv.org. And again, the link, vactv.org or tjsportsonline.net. Either link will get you to our broadcast. Both teams are back on the ice. We got a one-goal hockey game. It is Stillwater 3 and Bloomington Jefferson 2. The Jaguars with a couple of quick goals there in the third period, about 5.5 minutes apart, to bring this within one. And have even up the shots and goal. At one point, the Jaguars had only one shot on goal in the first 5 minutes, but have come back and put up 8 shots and goal in the second period. The Ponies with 7 shots in the second period. Mike Vanderwall defending the goal to our left, and Josh Benson is defending the goal to our right. The Ponies won the junior varsity game 4-3 with 7 seconds remaining in overtime. And the game winner was scored by Dylan. Dylan's trying to remember what Dylan's last name is. I'll find it for you. Dylan Andrus. Dylan Andrus, junior forward, got the game winner. Face up at center ice. 17 minutes of regulation. Maybe overtime. Ryan Graff to face off with Luke Maddock at center ice. And they puck back down to the Bloomington Jefferson zone off to our left. As Tristan Larson behind a zone ad for Jake Johnson. Johnson gets double teamed on the forecheck. Feeds the wing for Jake Johnson. Coughs it up. Comes out front. Parrish comes back and picks up the loose change. And he'll golf it in to the Pony zone. Graff can't get to it. It's on goal. And Josh Benson has to cover up on him as Ryan Graff had to hold himself up from crashing into that goaltender. High school hockey mentioned Benilde St. Margaret's ranked #1 in the state. Eden Prairie #2, and Eden Prairie defeated Elk River tonight by a score of 5-2. And at #3 is Blaine. They're winning. Stillwater #4, Edina #5. Playing away in the Pony zone. Clear the line and out to center ice. As the Jaguars have to go back, and they'll dump it again into the zone for Bukestad. He'll go rink wide for Andrew Hoy. Hoy for Manning. Manning on his backhand will send it into the Jaguar zone. Wide of the goal. First person to the puck is Jake Johnson. Johnson gets double teamed in the forecheck, taken away by Noah Cates. Cates in the far corner, rubbed out on the boards by Larson. Comes free to center, right, way back down to the Stillwater zone. Bukestad will be the first man back, and it'll be an icing call against Bloomington Jefferson. Apple Valley, second period leading, Lakeville North leading Apple Valley 3-0 second period. Final Prior Lake over Burnsville by a score of 4-1. And a final, I'm sure, in running time, Lakeville South 11 and Shakopee 1. Jackson Cates and Bobby Liscarvo, 2 number 10s out there. And they face off, taken away, coming back. Gansky into the zone, big Noah shot. Oh, what a glove save by Josh Benson. Gansky trying to get Benson to skate across the crease and trying to go back door. And what a glove save by Josh. His body went one way. He left the glove behind to stamp it out of the air. Gansky almost tied it up on a semi-breakaway. The big junior winger. And they face up one by the Ponies. 2-on-2 coming back into the zone out front for Simon Sagasort. Behind the net for Stanton. And a counter correction. Kaufman and the puck out to center ice off the stick of Mapstone. Jack has to go back. Benson to clear it away. But the Jaguars hold it in for the point. It's held in by Noah Gansky and play back behind the Pony net. Fanning on a clearing pass. Jaguars with a puck, free in the far face-off circle, and flipped out to neutral ice over the head of Panvika and Lucas back, and Lucas doesn't get to it before it crosses the red line. And an icing call this time against Stillwater. The rest of the top 10 in the state in Morisaki, Wayzata is number 6, Bemidji 7, Lakeville North is 8, Grand Rapids 9, and Holy Family is number 10. Ponies will face Holy Family in the holiday tournament at the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Off the draw, Pony zone, won by Stillwater. And walking out of his own end, driven all the way down the ice for the Ponies was Joey Sorensen, puck in the far corner. And back behind the net, spun around on a check there was Parker Dutko. And taken away by the Jags. They go left wing, intercepted. Stanton out of the corner, centering pass. Dutko out front, shot, saved by Vanderwalk. Come on, Witchy. Mike Vanderwall with a save. I start talking too fast. I get all tied up on my eye teeth. Face off to the left of the Bloomington Jefferson goal. I can use senior moment, I guess, as an excuse. That's my 41st year of doing this. Luke Manning to take the face up with Ryan Graff. 3-2. And the draw right on goal. Vanderwall Michael will cover up and hold on, get a whistle, and a stoppage of play. Girls hockey in the state of Minnesota. Hill Murray, the Ponies' opponent on Tuesday, number 1, Minnetonka 2. Wayzata 3, Denny Donna. Ponies lost to Edina last night, 3-0. Maple Grove is number 5. Then Eden Prairie, Blaine, Elk River Zimmerman, Creighton Durham Hall, and Chaska Chan Hansen. Off the face-off, shot glove save again by Vanderwall. As Manning from the far face-off circle rifled one about waste time. So the Ponies have played not only Creighton Durham Hall, but they've also played Minnetonka. They played Edina. They're going to play Hill Murray. So they are going to play 4 teams ranked in the top 10 in the state in girls hockey. And if you want to be the best, you got to play the best, right? Coming back, Jake Johnson into the Pony zone at the half wall. Puts it out front. And on the back check, taken away by the Ponies. And coming back, driven in the offensive zone by Noah Cates. He has 2 of the Ponies, 3 goals. Puck in the far corner. And they walk the goal line. The Ponies do and take it away. And pass up the wing, far side for Parrish. Wyland off the end of his stick, but he manages to poke it in on goal. Benson to clear off the boards and out to neutral ice. Rink-wide pass, nobody home. Noah Cates gets to it first, and he'll drive it into the Bloomington Jefferson zone. Back for the puck of Jay Johnson in the zone, and he takes a spill as he was hit by T.J. Sagasur. Tristan Larson back behind his own net, goes near side wing and out to center ice. And we got a cross-checking penalty to be handed out 3 minutes into this third period. This one again against the Ponies. And there'll be T.J. Sagasor getting his second penalty of the hockey game. Bloomington Jefferson already 1 for 3 on the power play so far this evening. Jake Johnson and Noah Gansky will play the points. Up front is Lescarbo, Hunter Jacobs, and Talon Madiri. And the face-off comes to the point as the puck is cleared out of the zone.
Number 22, TJ Sagasor for cross-checking.
And offside at the Pony blue line with Bloomington Jefferson. Face-off coming outside of the zone. Madiri, Lescarbo, and Hunter Jacobs out of the forwards, and the puck loose and controlled by the Jaguars. There's Lescarbo back into his zone. And big Jake Johnson right in front of his own goal is on the forecheck of Jackson Cates. A pass the forecheck, a 1-2-1. The penalty kill. The carry is Noah Gansky, sends it into the Pony zone. Benson will leave it there. Now plays up along the near side boards. Right for the line, held in by Gansky. Picked off and coming back the other way on the breakaway. No, it's semi-breakaway, Jackson Cates, but Gansky got back to break up that rush. Lescarbo back into his own zone. Minute 10 to go in this power play for Bloomington Jefferson, down by a goal. Jake Johnson will fire it in from the Pony side of the red line. First man to the puck is Bukestead behind his own net. Too far for Mapstone, comes free, and all the way back down the ice. As Vanderwall will set it up there for his defense. Jake Johnson checking out the penalty kill. Noah Cates is on the front man of that forecheck. From his own blue line, it is Tom Brucia to send it back into the Jaguar zone. Another failed breakout pass there. 36 seconds to go in the power play for Bloomington Jefferson. Left there for A.J. Roble. He's got an assist. Ahead on the wing for Parrish. Parrish sends it into the zone for Ryan Graff. Leaves it for Parrish at the half wall near side. Goes rink wide. At the top of the face-off circle is Alex Miller. Miller with a shot. Hits traffic in front of that Benson. Reaches around the pipe. Covers up. Holds on to get a whistle. And a stoppage of play. And to the Pony basketball teams in action against Roseville tomorrow night. Boys basketball. Hopkins, number one ranked team in the state of the Apple Valley. Maple Grove, Champlin, Park, Shakopee, John Marshall, Osseo, Wayzata, Minnetonka, and Armstrong. To the right of Benson. Puck drop. Jefferson from the point. Held in by Miller. Pass broken up. Sent away. Coming back. One-on-one. Jackson into the zone. Case Shires. Saved by Vanderwaa. And he'll hold on and cover up. Michael Vanderwaa, great job of coming out, cutting off his angle. And Jackson Cates did not have a whole lot to shoot at. As the Ponies had their 22nd shot on goal. That was a shorthanded attempt. The Ponies on the season have 7 shorthanded goals. To the right of Vanderwaa. It'll be Jackson Cates who take the face shot for Noah Cates. Comes free, clear the line, and it's behind the defense. Joey Sorensen all the way back down the ice. Sorensen and Mapstone, the defensive pair. Breakout pass off the skate of Noah Cates and down ice. They're going to wave off icing. Vanderwaa will leave it for the defense. Brings the far side boards, comes to line. 2-on-1 coming back. Graff and around his man. Graff in on goal. Out front shot. Oh, what a save by Benson again. 2-on-1. Graff and Jay Johnson, and Johnson gets robbed by Josh Benson. Benson with 2 great saves here in the third period. Puck to the blue line in the Jefferson zone. And the Ponies hold siege right there. Breakout pass Graff. 1-on-1 into the zone. He walks in, fires. Benson with a save and holds on. Ryan Graff with the opportunity this time. Gansky with a top opportunity. Ryan Graff with an opportunity. Jay Johnson with an opportunity. And Josh Benson slamming the door on all 3. Still 3-2 Ponies with 11:24 to go. And both teams are back at full strength. The Scrabble will take the face shot for the Jefferson Jaguars. And Luke Manning. Manning lost the face shot. Puck comes to line. Manning gets it out to center ice. And Lascarbo retreats to his own blue line. A.J. Roble back into his own zone. And plays it around the forechecker. Comes free to neutral ice and turned back and sent into the zone by the Ponies. And Michael Kaufman. Here's Roble again out of the near corner off the back wall. Played by Miller and out to center ice. Maderi's pass a little bit too far for Gansky as the Ponies try to stand him up at the blue line. Cannot. Andrew Hoy behind his own net has his pass picked off. In that far corner is Mature with a shot. And with the rebound, it's Gansky. Gansky turns and fires. That is wide. It'll go right through the slot. In the corner is Simon Sagasor. Avoids a check. Up the right wing board. Plays the line. And it's carried out to center ice. Right in front of the Pony bench. In the skates of Luke Manning. Get double team. And the Jaguars will regroup. Gansky near side for Panvika. And Lucas will drive it in. Benson with a pad save on a bouncing puck. Puck in the far corner. Played to the blue line, but now not. Jefferson holding the zone momentarily. And now sent away to neutral ice. Carried into the zone. Shot. Scoring is Matthew Stanton. Stanton just inside the pipe as he used the defenseman for a screen. And it goes short side, just inside the pipe, about 3 inches off the ice. And the Jaguars have it, the Ponies have a 2-goal lead. Time of this goal will be 6-3. Matthew Stanton, the goal for the Ponies, his first goal on the air. And we'll get the assist in just a bit. There should be just 1 assist on that goal. So the Ponies regain a 2-goal lead with 10:07 to go. Good wrist shot by Matthew.
Number 9, Matthew Stanton, with the assist to number 19, Andrew Hoy. Time of that goal, 6:53 of the...
All right, thank you, Bob. 6:03 in the third period. It is Matthew Stanton from Andrew Hoy. It is 4-2. Shots and goal 23-22. Play whistle down in the Pony zone. And do we have another penalty handed out? Yes, we do. We have a slashing call against the Jaguars, as it'll be Hunter Jacobs going off, the sophomore winger, 2-minute minor. And the Ponies will go on the power play. Manning, Simon Sagasor, Noah Cates, and at the points will be Jackson Cates and Jesse Bukestead. Face off to the left of Vanderwaal.
Number 27, Cole Fernandez for slashing. Time of that penalty, 6:13. And this is a Kings fine home power play.
And off the face-off, Ponies control the offensive zone. They go up top for Bukestead in the high slot to the wing. Down low in the corner, broken up by the Jaguars. Bouncing puck, far face-off circle. There's Noah Cates. Cates does a 180, walks the goal line behind the net, comes out the near side door. Cates goes right wide out of the corner, return pass from Simon. Cates back to Simon Sagasor, walks out front, fires, and it rises up over the net off the glass on the near side boards. From the point, Bukestead draws a double team for Simon Sagasor. Shot blocked, Noah Cates out of the corner. His pass into the slot is poke checked away, and Bukestead has to retreat back to neutral ice. Stillwater to get onside, as they'll send it into the offensive zone with a minute plus to go in the power play. And now the Jags will send it all the way back down the ice. 8:49 to go in regulation. 1 minute to go in the power play. 4-2. Ponies, courtesy of Matthew Stanton. From neutral ice, Bukestead will send it in, as Vanderwaal will set it up back behind his own net. Larson along the board from the point. Mapstown holds it in. And out of the corner, Stanton walks the goal line. Stanton back behind the Jaguar net. And he goes up top to Bukestead. Bukestead to the point for Mapstown. Back to Jesse. High slot. Fakes the shot to Stanton. Stanton at the top of the face-off circle. Goes down low in the corner. And play it again to the point. Held in by Mapstown. Jack shot blocked. And deflected on goal. It was off the stick of Jake Johnson right under his own goaltender. And covering up with Vanderwaal. Jesse almost had a cue ball shot there to go in. 4-2 Ponies, 24 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Holland, Dutko, and Stanton out there. And at the points are Mapstone and Andrew Hoy. And they face off, won by the Jaguars, and back behind their own net there is TJ Sagasor. Got set up, Stanton out against that back wall, far corner. Stanton with 12 on the penalty clock. Holland in the corner, they crisscross. Gavin back to Stanton at the half wall near side. Taken away and off into the corner. Pinned to the wall there was Holland. And Stanton did dig it free. Comes the line. Jaguars at full strength. The shot to the point. Taken by TJ, and it was way wide. Against the near side wall, comes to the point and out to center. 2-on-1, back the other way into the zone. Hunter Jacobs in on goal. He fires, saved by Benson, holds on, and gets a whistle on a stoppage of play. A little pushing and shoving going on after that shot. And the faceoff will come inside the Stillwater zone. 7:32 to go. See if we have any other Suburban East Conference scores. See Hill Murray. A final beat South St. Paul by a score of 4-2. Cretin-Durham Hall leading Easter 2-0. We don't have what period that game is in. As off the face, Pony zone high in the air and swatted out to center ice, driven right back in. And offside, Bloomington Jefferson at the line. Carton shutting out Hastings 6-0 third period. And another penalty. And this time against Nathan Johannes for Bloomington Jefferson. Monsview and Woodbury over at Beelenberg, no score there. White Bear Lake, Forest Lake, no score there. Around the Suburban East. And so the Ponies will be on the power play for a couple more minutes. And the face-off, Ponies control the zone.
Jefferson's number 25, Nathan Johannes for roughing.
All right, Johannes got the roughing call. Ponies buzzing the net. There's a shot. We got 3 or 4 bodies down. We got a holding call. I think we may have offsetting minors, all kinds of physicality in front of the goaltender. And there's Ryan Graff heading to the box, and Jackson Cates will both go off. Offsetting minors at the 9:54 mark. And will be 5-on-3. North St. Paul over Simley 4-0, by the way. Tartan 8-0 over Hastings. And those are the scores as the Jaguars win the faceoff, send it all the way back down the ice. So 5-on-4. No loss of personnel on the coincidental minors. The Ponies on the breakout, right to left. And up to neutralize into the Jaguar zone, clear to center. And taken away by Mapstone. Jack sends into the zone. Simon seconds to her down the wall and back behind the net. Noah Cates off into that far corner. Feeds the point. Tricked away, poke checked away by Parrish. Wyland Parrish into the zone against Mapstone. Parrish down the wing. He fires and a skate save by Benson. And the rebound taken away by Bjugstad. Jesse slowly out of his zone in. Goes right wide near side for Noah Cates into the Jaguar zone down the left wing. Walks the goal line back behind the Jaguar net. Goes up top to the point for Bjugstad. Return pass for Noah. Gets spun around. Lost the puck. But there's Sagasor. That's Simon. To the point for Bjugstad. And a little bit too far. Jesse has to go back. Ponies get outside as Bjugstad will drive it in far corner with 40 seconds to go in the Pony power play. Play to line. Mapstone down the wall for Bjugstad. Bjugstad in the corner. Out front. Stanton with a centering pass. And it's broken up there by Jake Johnson for the Jaguars. Stanton again at the top of the near face-off circle. At the half wall in the corners. They go give and go. Stanton again. Checking traffic. And he has a poke checked away. But Sorensen jumps into the play to hold the offensive zone. Puck in the near corner. There's Stanton again. Stanton up the wall to the point. Just barely held in there by Joey Sorensen. Out of the corner, the Ponies cycle. Up top, Andrew Hoyt with a shot. And a shoulder pad save there by Vanderwalk. As the Jaguars are at full strength. And the puck back behind the Bloomington Jefferson net. Four-man type. Pop free. Here's Stanton again. Matthew needs a break. He's taken down. Ponies did a line change. Puck free in the far corner for TJ. Sagasor back behind the net. Nobody home for the Ponies. There's Stanton again. Stanton may play the rest of this third period. Matthew with the puck out of the near corner. Plays it up the wall. And to the point held in by Andrew Hoy. And then taken away by the Jaguars. Coming back as Lascarbo into the zone for Maderi. And he is taken down. Talon Maderi got a shot up. The net came loose. Josh puts it back on the pegs and no whistle. Right in front of the Pony bench at neutral ice. Jaguars get outside, driven to the offensive zone by Hunter Jacobs. 4.5 minutes to go in a 4-2 hockey game. Centered pass deflected out front. Off the skate of Sorensen, almost behind Josh Benson. From the far point, Jaguars with the shot. That hits traffic and flipped out to neutral ice. And back into the Bloomington Jefferson zone. Played away from Nathan Johannes. In the far corner with the puck is Manning. Manning out of the corner. Drop pass for Noah Cates. Cates on his backhand out of the near corner. Cates up the wall. Drop pass for Manning. Luke goes far side. Does a 180. Lost the puck. But there for the Ponies is Kaufman. 3-4-man tie. Far corner. Jefferson zone killing time. High slot shot. Stick save there. Taken by Vanderwan. A shot taken by Noah Cates. To the line, Cates will hold the offensive zone against the half wall near side off the glass and down ice, not far enough for icing. As back for the puck is Tommy Bruschi. Breakout pass for Noah Cates. Backhands it into the Jefferson zone. And in the corner, Parker Dutko with a shot through the blue, but wide. From the point, there's a shot by Tommy. And Bruschi's shot is deflected up over the glass. And that one is out of play. Pony Boys Hockey here on BAC TV. Go to their website, bactv.org, for the playback schedule. This game will be replayed in its entirety. Not sure of the schedule, usually on Thursdays. And you can also go to the on-demand file and watch the replay of the game at your leisure. As the Jaguars win the face-off, puck in the near corner. Pony's been holding the offensive zone for quite a while now. Four-man tie in the near corner. And there's Simon Sagasor and Michael Kaufman. Simon with a wraparound right through the blue and cleared off the boards by Gensky and down ice. As Mapstone, he and Sorensen under the knee. Jack off the glass and to center. Into the zone is Simon. Down the wing, Sagasor in the near corner. Behind the net for Kaufman. Michael Kaufman on his backhand. Drops it off in the far corner for Gavin Holland. Holland gets double teamed. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. 4-2 in favor of the Ponies. Puck free to the half wall, but the Ponies hold it in from the point, held in by Novolone. Out of the near corner. Headman pass to center ice. There's Joey again. Novolone. First partner, maps to him. Chaco fired in opposite corner, far side. First man to the puck is Matthew Stanton. Stanton back behind the net and off into the near corner. Jumping into play is Netco to hold the offensive zone. It comes free to the line and not out. Now carried out of the zone by Ryan Graff. Graff into the Pony zone. Fires wide. And the rebound off into the near corner. And it cleared out to neutralize A.J. Roble. Roble plays up the right wing. Standing on the intercept. Matthew into the zone. Rubbed down along the wall. Graff picks it up. Back behind his zone net. Back on the wing near side for Noah Gansky. Gansky to center for Madiri. And Talent into the offensive zone. Walks it down the wing. Bad angle out front. And a shot just wide by A.J. Roble. Puck against the near side boards. Comes the line. It's held in by Alex Miller with a shot. Pad saved by Benson. Rebound. There's Madiri in the far corner. Over skates. Up along the wall to the line. Nada. And a shot scoring for the point, I believe, is A.J. Roble through traffic. And Benson never saw it. Did not react. And the Jaguars have closed it within one goal. Time of this will be 15-24. And if that's A.J. Roble, A.J., that would be his third goal of the year. But it's a 4-3 hockey game. Shots on goal are even right now at 27-27. A shot from the point. All kinds of traffic, and Josh never reacted to it. Caught the near side pipe.
Scoring for Bloomington, number 9.
Nope, 9. Maduri. Talon has the second goal of the game.
Maduri with the assistant number 4.
There it is.
A.J. Roble, and number 10, Bob Lascarbo.
Bobby Lascarbo got the second assist, so the shot from the point taken by Roble was tipped in by Talon Maduri, his second goal of the year, his 6th of the year. And a second assist for Bobby Lascarbo. 1:26 to go in a one-goal hockey game. And Jefferson, after the next whistle, may take their timeout. No, they're going to take it out right now. As Bloomington Jefferson will call a timeout, set strategy for this final 1 minute and 26 seconds. And we'll have to wait and see when Mike Vanderwall will come out of the net. Faceoff will be inside the Pony zone. Michael may play about halfway between the crease and the blue line. For Bloomington Jefferson, we mentioned their next action will be at home at the Ice Garden. It'll be on Saturday. They take on the Moorhead Spuds in a 3 o'clock game. Tuesday, they're at home against Minnetonka, and they'll be at Wakota Arena for a tournament over the holidays. A field that includes Bloomington Jefferson, South St. Paul, New Prague, Woodbury, Egan, St. Paul, Johnson, Hastings, and a team out of Fond du Lac. For the Ponies, their next action on Saturday, Mosview, 7:30 at the Madden Sports Center. And then Monday, December 28th, the first game of the holiday tournament, the St. Louis Park Rec Center. They'll take out Holy Family. They're ranked in the state. And then they'll take out the Maple Grove Crimson on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, they will host the Moorhead Spuds.
The Stillwater Ponies will be Monday, December 28th.
Again, don't forget our next broadcast, Pony Girls Hockey. He'll murder the opponent. The site all return at Tuesday night. And that'll be website only, internet only. Go to tjsportsonline.net. Pony boys basketball team will be at Moorhead for a tournament. And that is December 30th. And let's see where the girls will be. Well, the girls hockey team will be at Braemar for a tournament. As we get underway, play underway, 6-on-5, empty net for the Jaguars. Ryan Graff, a hack behind the Pony net, and played off the wall and out to center ice as Johnson had jumped into play to try to hold the zone. And the pass eluded him. Back behind his own net is A.J. Roble to Jake Johnson, slowly out of his zone end. Ahead for Parrish from skate to stick into the zone. Nope, offside. Parrish came into the zone, but he had to kick the puck into the offensive zone. It was behind him, and that caused the offside with 1:04 to go in a one-goal hockey game. Junior varsity game went overtime. For the Ponies, one with 7 seconds to go in OT by a score of 4-3. Ponies win the face-off and send it down ice, but that's going to be icing. Icing the call against Stillwater. So we hit the 1 minute mark, 58 seconds to go in the face-off. Back down to the Ponies zone. 27-27, your shot shine goal. Dylan Roche, by the way, got the game-winning goal for the junior varsity. Ryan Graff will take the face-off. against Luke Manning. And they face one by the Ponies off the glass and out of the zone. And unfortunately, that's going to be icing again. Ponies just trying to clear the zone, but that only took about 7 seconds. Wanted to see if the Pony girls basketball team, I mentioned all the holiday tournaments. I don't know if they're in a tournament, and according to my schedule, it doesn't look like it. Off the face-up again, the Ponies clear, and the Jaguars will dump it in. Back out to neutral ice, and Jackson Cates sends it back in to the Jaguar zone. There's A.J. Roble 35 seconds ago for Jake Johnson. Hits the red line, drives it in. It banks off the wall behind the net. Benson will leave it there and plays up along the near side boards. Jaguar jump in on the two-man forecheck to hold the zone, and it's taken away by the Ponies. And it's only out of his zone and coming to center. It is Simon Segansor to drive it in. As he had cleared the red line, so no icing. Simon risked the open net. As the Jaguars in their own zone with 11 seconds to go. Roble hits the red line, splits the double team into the zone. Graff down the wing, hook checked away, and a blast from the far wing, taken by Jake Johnson wide. Here's Jake Johnson with a shot, and that is loose out front. Horn sound, that's it. And the Ponies hold on. And Bloomington Jefferson putting out a rush in the second and third period, pulling the goaltender, but could not get a shot on goal in the final 1 minute. The Ponies remain undefeated, but their biggest contest of the year, their tightest contest of the year, barring that Lakeville North game, they win by a goal by score 4-3. And for Bloomington Jefferson, their season record evens up at 4 wins and 4 losses. We both go back to the first period for the opening goal of the hockey game. And it was Luke Manning getting his 7th of the year, 19 seconds in, with an assist from T.J. Segansor and Jesse Bukestad. And it was 1-0. Then at the 14-12 mark, Noah Cates got the first of 2, his 5th of the year, with an assist from Jackson Cates, and a second assist went to Tom Broche. It was 2-0. And then the Ponies open up the second period, 36 seconds in, as Noah got his 2nd of the game, his 6th of the year. And again, TJ and Jesse were the assists, and it was 3-0, and that's when the Jaguars mounted their comeback at 10-10 of the second period on the power play. Their 10th power play goal of the year, scored by Wyland Parrish with an assist from A.J. Roble and a second assist from Jake Johnson. It was 3-1. Jags made it 3-2 at the 16:30 mark as Talon Madeira got his 5th of the year, as Ryan Graff won assist, the second assist. A.J. Roble, his second assist of the hockey game. Then in the third period, the Ponies scored 6-0-3. Matthew Stanton scored what proved to be the game winner, his first of the year for Matthew, the junior winger. And on the assist was Andrew Hoy, and it was 4-2. Jaguars make it close at 15-24. Callum Deary would get his 6th goal of the year with an assist from A.J. Roble. A.J. with a 3-point night. The second assist went to Bobby Lascarvo. It was 4-3. The Jaguars then pulled their goaltender with about a minute to go, but could not get a shot on goal. Josh Benson with a strong third period, as the Jaguars were stone cold shut down in front of the net on 3 or 4 different occasions. So that's the story on the action tonight. The Ponies sweep, winning the first game 4-3 in overtime, and here the nightcap they win 4-3 in regulation. A reminder, our next Pony Boys broadcast Thursday night, January 7th, against Woodbury. Next girls broadcast on the internet only, tjsportsonline.net, Hill-Murray, and the Ponies Tuesday night from Aldrich, and 7:20 of broadcast time. My thanks to my crew, our executive producer, Greg Pekarski, Jordan Simpkins, our director, on camera, Spencer Clover and Brett Christensen. Our game brought to you by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. From the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, your final score, Stillwater 4 and Bloomington Jefferson 3. I'm Tom Witchin. Good night, everybody, and happy holidays, everybody. We'll talk to you Tuesday night.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations, served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.